Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. This morning I'm going to tackle this planter box at the back of my patio. As you can see, it's looking a little worse for wear. It was glorious, absolutely stunning. I love this plant combination. I use it here all the time. This is gets a little bit of morning sun, but not much because this is facing the north, and I have a big ash tree just to my left here. So once that tree fills in, there's not a ton of morning sun that comes through, but I fill it with impatiens and begonias. This year I had a little bit of a polka dot plant or hippo plant in here. They didn't do as well as I expected. They didn't really grow up. They didn't compete well with the impatiens, so it's good to know for next year. But definitely now it's time to pull these out. We've had a couple of hard frosts now. I could have done this sooner, but the impatiens were looking so nice that I was just hesitant to pull them out. But I need to pull these out. I want to save the begonia tubers. Everything else will be going in the compost. And actually this begonia in this planter, I don't think I'm going to save. These were supposed to both be out of a mix of double begonias, varying colors, that I'd actually overwintered last year. And when this one flowered this year, it's just a single, and it just doesn't do as much for me. The one behind me, absolutely gorgeous yellow all summer. I loved it, beautiful. And then while I'm out here grabbing those, I have another little small pot, and I'm gonna grab, I had a white, I think it's called apple teeny or something like that. I don't know, one I've saved for years, begonia tuber, and I'm gonna grab that and put it to store as well. So if you're curious about how to store your begonia tubers, I'm not going to go into depth about how to do that in this video, but I do have a really good video on that. So I'll link that so you can check it out. And in fact, I'll maybe even throw a few links in the below if you're in a cold climate and you need to be storing things like cannas and dahlias. I'll throw links to some videos in the description as well for those, just because I haven't gotten to that yet, but it is something that needs to be done if you're in a cold climate like myself here in Saskatchewan, Canada. So I'll put those links there, so if you're a little ahead of me in your garden cleanup, you can find out how to do that. Let's tackle this. I have my supplies here. I have a bucket to put all the plant debris in here, and I have another, it's just a cheap pot from the dollar store, but it's full of vermiculite. I used this last year, same vermiculite, so I just reused it. This will be to put the begonia tubers that I store in for the winter. I have a trowel in case I need to really get in there to dig some of these out. Secateurs to cut back the old growth, and my gloves, of course. So let's get to this. There's a lot of spent flowers that fall all over this planter, and this begonia has really been bleeding around on it, so I'll probably have to come and wipe this off after, just to try and get some of the red marks off of it and wipe this all down. I made this planter a few years ago and I've been really happy with it, so I don't want it to get wrecked. Okay, so I'll set this stuff up here so I don't bury it, and we'll just get to yanking. I'm going to try and take the bigger root balls out of this planter, and then I can just reuse whatever soil is left for next year. I'll just revitalize it with a little bit of organic fertilizer or bone meal, or a combination. Top it up with a little bit of fresh soil if needed. So yeah, these just got spindly. I don't know, this is the first year I've tried them outside. A lot of places here will grow them. A lot of people here will grow this hippo plant as a house plant here. Well, that was kind of satisfying. I managed to get those 2 begonia tubers that I wanted to saved. They're really nice, big looking tubers. So I've just put them, I cleaned as much soil off of them as I could just right now. And then I just put them up, trimmed the stem and put them upside down just to kind of dry out before I fully put them away for the winter. And these 2 hypoestes or whatever, I don't know how you say that, but hippo plants here, a polka dot plant. They don't look good on top, but they had really nice roots. So I think I'm going to take them, trim them back, give them a little spray with insecticidal soap just to be on the safe side, and plant them up inside and see if I get them to grow as house plants. Everything else is going to go in the compost. I managed to get most of this cleaned off. There's a couple of spots where I think that red begonia stained the wood. I'm really disappointed about that, but we'll see. I'll maybe try and tackle it again in the spring and see if I can find something else to clean it off. Otherwise, maybe I'll have to give it a light sanding and just restain this. It wouldn't hurt it to be stained again anyways. But that's, I think, a pretty good production for a few extra minutes in the morning. It's actually our Thanksgiving weekend right now, so I have some pies to make, some cleaning to do, and some family to visit with. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.